about some ways to save time growing your home business. If you're new on here, welcome. If you're a returning visitor, it's good to see you. My name is Brooke Oakes from brookeoakes.com, where you can find tips, tools, and resources to help you build your business on social media. And be sure to let me know where you're tuning in from, because I go live on multiple channels and I always like to see where everyone hangs out and what's going on. And if you have any questions, also let me know, because it's great ideas for me to cover in my topics, right? So let's dive in. Ways to save time growing your home business. Most people that I've talked with started their home business because they needed one of a few different things. They either needed more time in their life, they needed more money, or they needed to feel like they had a purpose. And in order for them to find one of these three things, they're probably, most of them that I've talked with anyway, most of you that I've talked with, have a job that you're doing alongside your business. And that's totally fine. That's totally normal. There's a lot of people that do that. And what I have found is that a lot of the people who choose to build a home business have really busy schedules. So what can you do to save time growing your home business, whether it's around another job, a busy family, volunteer work, traveling, whatever it is that you're doing? What are different things that you can do? And actually, some friends of mine are going live tonight, and they're going to share 3 little website hacks to help you attract and sort people. And if that's something that you want to learn more about, let me know and I'll get you on there tonight, let you listen in. But what can you do to save time for yourself? Well, one of the things that really helped me, because when I started, I was working retail 10 to 12 hours a day, plus I was training horses. I had a lot going on, and I even came down, I was super ill at one point. So I had to find ways to save time. I had to find ways to fit things in. And one of the biggest marketing things that I saw when I first came online was the make money while you're, make money while you're sleeping. That was like one of the big promotional things, make money while you're sleeping. Well, everyone would love to make money while they're sleeping, right? That's amazing. Like, you're asleep and you're making money, and unless you're doing a sleep trial, like, what else could do that, right? So one of the things that I noticed these people were doing was they were finding ways to fit their business in where they were leveraging systems and tools. And so I found this community where these people taught me how to use different methods to sift and sort people, as well as attract them. Because when you're attracting those people in, you need a way to sort them. Some want more information, some want nothing to do with you, and some are ready to buy right then and there. And so how do you sift and sort through those people that you've drawn to you? And so as I started watching some of the things that they were doing, I noticed that they were using social media in a way that leveraged their time, leveraged the algorithms even, right? They may create a post to get something going, but in that post, they have some sort of call to action or thing that allows them to draw you into something else, draw you into some sort of like tool, maybe an email list. Email list building is really, really big, especially if you're trying to save time. And some of the things that they used, you probably already, I'm stuttering my words everywhere today. You probably already know what it's called. It's a funnel, right? A funnel is what's going to help you sift and sort and draw those people through, funnel them through to where you want them to be or to where you need them to be so that you can work with them more. And what's really cool is they automated this, right? You can actually create different things that you can give people for free. And that starts them on the journey to finding your end all be all offer. So there are a few different things that I tried when I first got started. I kind of did it backwards, right? If you've been on my lives before, you've probably heard this. I did my business backwards. I started with like the blogs, the websites, the big flashy, shiny stuff. And it's all kind of long-term things. It's not really the immediate thing that's going to help you, right? So I really had to get clear on how much time in a day did I really have. And this is where I started realizing, hey, if I wake up 15 minutes early, that gives me 15 minutes extra every day. If I stay up 15 minutes a little bit later, that's another 15 minutes, that's half an hour. And I'm not big on lunch breaks. Usually I work through them, but if I actually took a lunch break, I was like, well, I could do 15 minutes through that, right? And so I found all these little things that started going through my head. And if you're someone who's not really good at following a schedule, you're not really comfortable, or maybe not even comfortable, you're not really someone who does well sticking to a schedule, there's this tool that I started using, and I over on my YouTube, I have a whole little how-to video on it, but it's called Google Keep. And Google Keep, it's free. You get the app on your phone. I know it's on iPhone. That's how I got it. And it sends you like a reminder at a certain time. So I would send myself reminders first thing in the morning, make sure to post on specific platforms, or I knew what time I would get to work. And so I would make sure that when my car was pulling in, I knew what time that was. Google Keep would send me a message and say, hey, this is what you need to do right now. And so I do that, go in, do what I needed to do. And so I got very intentional with what I was doing. But what I found was that having a tool to help me attract people while I was doing other things, maybe while I was out with the horses or going hiking, that tool would draw people in for me. And if you've ever done Facebook groups or been in a Facebook group, you know how that works, right? You go into a Facebook group, and a lot of times there's questions, right? And in those questions, they're basically trying to figure out if you're someone that is good for the group, if you're going to fit into this group for what they do. And so by creating a funnel that draws people in, kind of like that Facebook group was, that funnel that you create can actually draw people in for you and collect those email addresses. So like no matter what business you have, there are the same methods that can work, right? And so my friends tonight, they're going to go live. They're kind of going to show a little bit of the ins and outs. I think if I remember correctly, they're showing like the top 3. They're going to like funnel hack my friend Lisa's funnels, and they're going to show you why they work, how they work. And so if you're wondering, you know, is that something that's actually going to save me time or give me more of a headache? You know, it's a really good way to kind of see how that whole thing works if you've never done it before. And so you want to create a schedule. Let me go over, because it's kind of a lot I've shoved into this little bit of time. So you want to go over your schedule, find the little bits and pieces through your day where you can fit things in, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. Where can you add some time of something? Oh, there's a deer going in my backyard. And then, what was I saying? The deer. It's like squirrel. It's a deer. So you want to go through your day. You want to find those little bits and pieces. Oh, and if you can use something like some kind of app, a scheduling app or a reminder app to help you out with that, you know, that way it will keep you on track and you will consistently do the things that you need to do. A lot of it's like little habits that you're building up. But automation is going to be the easiest way, right? Adding some sort of automation, some automaticity of a way to draw people to you is really going to be, and sort them, is going to be what is most effective in all ways, shapes, and forms, right? Whether you're using a Facebook group, whether you're using an actual giveaway freebie offer, whether you're using some sort of website, you know, all these different methods have ways of attracting people and sorting them into different things. And so if you don't have a way to kind of draw people in, if you don't have like a fun giveaway for them, if you don't have something that you can share with them. If these are things that you don't know how to do, don't have time to do, something like what we do in my community might be able to help you, right? Because it's done for you. That's another really cool thing about what we do is everything is done for you. It's already created. So even though I built my business backwards, I didn't have to learn all this technical stuff when I was looking for a way to save time, right? I didn't have to worry about the technical stuff because they did it all for me already. It's already done, already created. I can literally take it and run with it, and it does what I need it to do. So look at your own daily method of operation, your own things that you're doing. Are you creating more work for yourself? Are you making things harder than it needs to be? Is your system not simple? If you kind of look at what you do and it goes in 50 directions, maybe you're just making it too complicated, right? 3 steps. Keep it at 3 steps at most. 1 or 2 steps is even better. But if you can look at what you do on a daily basis and you don't know where you're plugging people in and how you're leading them, that's a sign that you're making things way too hard, and maybe you need to look at kind of making it a little bit more simple, creating a strategy and running with that strategy, trying to leverage your time kind of stuff. So I hope this helps. And if you have any questions, if you want to hop in on our training tonight that my friends are doing, let me know. I'll get you in. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day.